and welcome back to the next game. It's Colombia versus Denmark, and Colombia is at first in the defense. Denmark won the swim off. And we're excited to see how this game will take place. Both teams won against Germany, Denmark 3-0, and Colombia 2-1. And yeah, it will be exciting to see which team is the better one of those two teams here. So maybe there's the first offensive action for Colombia, and oh, there's again the good ball handling of the Colombian players. Their first attempt to score a goal, but the Danish defense is, they're massive, they're good, and they're always there. We saw it against Germany. It was very hard for the German team to come through the Danish defense, and yeah, we'll see how the Colombians will do. They do their typical game, a lot of passes, a lot of ball holding, and yeah, at first they're a bit they do not go to the goal. They try to search for a gap in the Danish defense, but actually the Danish forechecking is quite good. But the Colombians keep possession here at first. The winner of this game will be the group leader. They do not have to go into the preliminary round. The loser of this game is on second place in this group, so they have to play in the preliminary round, in the preliminary round against. In the preliminary round against Sweden. So now we see the first attack of Denmark, and it's a very good chance. It was a 3 against 2 at first, and now the Colombians got the ball again. 2.5 minutes are over, and maybe we see the next counter-attack of the Colombian team, and it's a 2 against 2. It's a very good chance for Colombia, good pass around the goal. But actually good defending by Denmark, good defending by the defender at the front of the goal. And they cleared their situation. And now they're challenging the Colombians at the surface and moving the bulk of people into the other half. But it seems like the Colombians are in possession again. And now it was a dangerous situation. The goalkeeper wasn't there, it was only a defender. It seemed like the Danish defense was a bit confused at this moment. There was equipment in the field, and seems like it does not belong to any of the teams. And there's a free throw for Colombia. That was actually a good chance for Colombia, and yeah, you could have scored in this situation, but it was kind of hard, and there was a defender there. But now there's a great chance, and
Yeah.
it's a goal. It's a goal for Colombia.
He just grab the goalie, rip him off the basket, and then just throw it in.
Yeah, sometimes it can be so easy. we'll
Did
see
you
it again.
saw the scorer?
It seemed like the goalkeeper has a hand at the ball, but he wasn't strong enough, or maybe he doesn't have the grip. So yeah, Colombia scored. It's 1-0, and yeah, Denmark has to get an answer.
And I guess it. No, not the 3. Or the 9. That would be. Okay, 2 names: Torres Sanchez. Juan Sebastian Torres Sanchez. Okay, Colombia just did what they where they stopped at the last game. A lot of pressure, very agile.
So there's a free throw because of punching at the ball. You're not allowed to punch the ball with your fist. You just can push it out with a flat hand, but you're not allowed to punch with your fist. So that's the reason for this free throw. And maybe it's a chance for Denmark.
So I miss the forechecking from Colombia a little bit now. There were a lot of changes right now. 3 players at one time going out.
It seems like they have a plan. They waited. They know that you can't do anything if you're in the corner alone, and it seemed like they just waited to attack. Maybe it's a strategy. I don't know.
I guess they sign holding without a ball. Yeah, he grabbed his fist, the referee. Yeah. So it's a free throw for Colombia against Denmark.
So that was a pass to nothing, and yeah, you see it's a quality of the Colombian team to if they lose the ball, they're very fast in getting possession again. But now I'm not sure who has the ball now. Oh, it's a Colombian player, and yeah, they go for the goal. No, I think they try to establish a game at first.
Yeah, but there for just one Danish player in the forechecking, and that's not enough. Harry can try to get the ball, but the pathway is very open then, and you need at least a second to secure the pathway.
Yeah, you're right. The Danish should intensify their forechecking because they're behind, and you have to do something.
Okay, the ball was out. There's an out in the water. Yes. So it's a free throw for Colombia right now.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
dangerous
Yeah,
situation.
they committed it very fast.
Yeah, and the Colombians, they do it just like in the game against Germany. They take the ball, they go into the into the goalkeeper, into the defense, then they bring it out again and try it again, bring it out, try it again, and after some time there will be a gap. There will be a gap in the Danish defense if they play on like this, and then there will be the 2-0 for Colombia. And yeah, the Danish have to find something against.
So ich vergesse was ab.
Yeah, that's a worthless effort. The Danish player goes into 4 Colombian players, and yeah, it's not worth it. You only get some some pain, maybe some bruises, but yeah, don't get anything for your team.
Okay, it's a free throw against Denmark now. Timeout white, so timeout Denmark. So let's hear what the coaches have to say.
So I don't understand any of that what was said here, but I think the Danish coach was very calm, and it was I would say it was an analysis of what has happened here and how they can yeah change their strategy maybe to get get a goal. I think it was they keep calm, and I think it's the right way. Denmark plays good, and yeah, they had one situation where the Colombians scored, but I think all in all, you can say that it's an equal game.
Yeah, and they still have at least one half left and 4 minutes of this half. Yeah, the clock is going crazy again. So timeout's over. Oh, that's
That
a
was
shame. Oh,
great,
that's a very
great for
fast
checking.
counter attack, and yeah,
Yeah,
that was an easy one.
that was it was just good. And yeah, the Danish they were surprised by this fast counter attack.
Yeah. Yeah, they just started the attack and everything headed for this attack. Yeah, to the Colombian goal, and yeah, then it was too late and too difficult to swim back.
The situation does not get easier for Denmark. Now it's 2-0 for Colombia, and I think it's very, very hard to. So it's again hitting, hitting towards the ball, and obviously, like the ref said, the Colombian player didn't quite hit the ball. He hit something else. I don't know. And there's a timeout now.
Yeah, for Colombia. Yeah, and let's use the time to remember the Colombian fans back in Colombia to remember that there's a time shift in Europe this night, and yeah, our clocks uh, will be 1 hour backwards tomorrow. Yeah, I guess the Colombians just call the timeout to breathe a little bit. They didn't yeah, talk much or talk about tactics. Not that I understand Spanish, but
But one just have to say that the Colombians are very effective. They use nearly every mistake their opponent makes, as we just could see when they scored the 2-0, and against Germany it was similar. And yeah, that's one of their strengths, obviously. And for Denmark, it gets harder and harder. It's I think it's a penalty throw against Denmark, and I think the reason was that some of the defense players grabbed the basket to prevent the Colombians from scoring a goal. And now there's a chance for Colombia for the 3-0 through a penalty throw against Denmark. It seems like they have to decide. No, they decided who will be the player who throws. So now we can see the penalty of Colombia. And yeah, that's good. Good of the Colombian player. He forced the Danish goalkeeper into the position on the goal, and that's easier for him then to score. Oh, that was close. That was close. And the Danish keeper, he he nearly had the ball. It was very close. And then now he has to go up, and that must be a foul. But yeah, it's a goal by the Colombian player. He just let the ball fall. Otherwise, it would have been the repeat of the penalty because the goalkeeper is not allowed to hold the Colombian player at the surface. But yeah, there you can see that there are good referees in the water. They let the advantage go for the Colombian player and waited until the ball was in the goal. So it's 3-0 for Colombia. And the number 3 of Colombia did the penalty. That is Ivan Camilo Barragan Victoria. And he's the one who scored the penalty. 3-0 for Colombia. Two-minute penalty for a Colombian player for kicking. It's the number 24. That's Andres Julian Leal Montaña.
Yeah, and they have no timeout left to organize themselves.
So
It
that's a
could,
chance.
yeah, it
For
could be
Denmark.
dangerous because yeah, but teams like that they have yeah, a secure plan.
Yeah, for sure. You train those situations normally. You organize yourself.
Oh, but and it's
it's
a
a goal!
goal. Nice. And it was not due to the lost guy. I think it's there were 2, 3 Colombians, but he just struggles himself through these wall of flash there and get the
Yes,
ball in.
that was good. A good answer
Yeah,
of Denmark.
of course, and a big boost before the half side. After I'm
Yeah,
upside.
I think it was a very important to score this goal now.
Let's have a look what the Colombian fans say about that here in the chat. Que rabia, whatever that means. Okay, halftime. Okay, we saw a quite good Colombian team. A Danish team with a lot of chances and a very good goal at the end. And yeah, I'm very excited what the second half time will bring us.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the second half. again here, and it's Colombia against Denmark.
Yeah, and it's an interesting game because there are a lot of action at the Colombian goal. And let's see if Denmark can score score even.
So it seems like the Danish team they are motivated in the second half. They give the Colombians pressure. Yeah, and they have to struggle at their goal, their basket. And yeah, not every Colombian trick works, as we could see here. But they still got possession of the ball.
So, by the way, it's Colombia playing from the left to the right here, and they're in the tech now. It's a massive forechecking on the Colombian side there, and the Danish team has really to struggle to break their way through that.
So this could be a very, very good situation. But yeah, the Colombians did this good. They pushed the Danish player, out of the field. Oh no, it was the other way around. The Danish player pushed the Colombians out of the field, and so it's a free throw for Denmark. So now there's the chance for Colombia. It's 2 against 3. Okay, that's hard.
Yeah, that was a lucky defense, although they swam quite fast. But yeah, what the problem there on the Colombian side, on the Colombian half with the Danish team? I guess, yeah, he just as he loses the ball, he just dives up and not doesn't hold the his opponent,
Yeah.
and that gave the opponent the possibility to just swim through. When you lose the ball, JJ, you just have to,
Grab on to your opponent.
yeah.
And that's
One of the Maximes in the team JJ plays on.
yeah, sounds easy, but actually it isn't.
Even
Because
if you have no endurance smear or no air left in your lungs.
yeah, if you're out of breath and someone steals the ball from you, then it's really a psychological thing to grab on, to hold on, and to fight for the ball. Yeah, now the Colombians they just play around the basket of Denmark. They they keep the ball very long. And at first in this half, I thought Denmark, yeah, Denmark is the better team. But now it has changed. Colombia controls the game, and Denmark finds no way out of their own half.
Yeah, it's Colombia had a massive forechecking.
So now there's maybe the chance for Denmark. And yes, it's a free throw
For
against Colombia.
holding, I guess he called it for.
Well, there you could see another difference. The Colombian players they were really quick in their own half and organized themselves. And the Danish players they did nothing to get an advantage of this free throw. They just yeah swam kind of slowly to the middle of the field, and yeah now Colombia has possession again.
But even Colombia can do mistakes, and they're yeah, the passing station just came too late. But Denmark has to yeah, get the ball very early. They have to throw everything in the midfield, and yeah, do a lot of action in the forechecking.
Yeah, you're right, and yeah time is against Denmark,
Yeah,
so I don't know. In a few minutes they have to be more open in their defense.
yeah.
So there might be room for Colombia, but Denmark has to risk this.
And they play for the victory of the group here. Both teams won their first game. Ooh, that was an easy loss, but you can see there's one who helps his teammate. Yeah, his teammate loses the ball, but it's yeah. In the end, no problem because his teammate was there and saves his ass, as to say it like that.
Yeah, you could say it like that. So there's a referee going up.
Oh, he nearly lost his trousers. For a second, you could saw what we called here Maurerkelle, Maurerdekolleté in Germany. And there's a lot of passion in the game of Colombia. You can just saw it how he yeah, I won't say desperately fight for the ball, but he done he also like his baby. And there's a massive attack and a massive
Yes,
oh,
and this
oh
could have been the 4 to
yeah,
1.
that was a yeah good attack with a bad end. but you can see that they want to have the ball. And it's like, hey, that's my ball, and I grab it, so give it to me. And that's the passion we miss at the other teams.
Yeah, that's true. They play with a lot of passion,
Yeah,
and Denmark is sometimes kind of desperate in the in the
yeah.
fight of the ball. Yeah, that's the big difference.
It's a little bit like in the soccer world championship, where the South American teams had the same attitude, like ball, 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 ball. Yeah, I want the ball. Give me the ball, and I fight for it. And that is what you see here.
Yes, it's the same mentality. And that's the 4-1 for Colombia. And it was a 2 versus 2 situation, and they played it very good, very, very good. You can see it here. That's the counter attack, and then this pass is just it's magnificent, and it's in the right moment. The keeper is confused. He does not know on which side he's going to be attacked, and then it's easy for the striker to score. So there was a timeout by Denmark, and now it's over, and there are 5 minutes and 30 seconds to play, and Colombia leads 4-1. And I think it's going to be very hard, close to impossible, for Denmark to
Yeah,
equalize this
yeah. The
result.
forechecking from Colombia is just too good.
Yes, and in the last minutes they tried to get more into the half of Colombia, but then this happens. They get the counter attack, and it's yeah, again 2 versus 2. This time seems with a better end for Denmark. Yes.
It's just there are a lot of bad passes on the Danish side. They lose the ball too quickly.
Yeah, we're just at the moment the wrong camera. Now we can see the fight on the other side of the pool, and it's Denmark again. And there's a ref coming up. there's a 2 minute penalty for a Colombian player for kicking, and the Colombian coach used his yeah, he used his timeout. So now maybe Denmark has the chance to score another goal.
Yeah, but it's just Ergebnisverschönerung.
Yeah, the famous Ergebnis cosmetic. And we don't have a word for it yet, are we?
I can tap it in here and watch it up. So that don't freeze you from thinking about that word.
So now there are only 5 Colombian players in the water. And we remember the first half where Denmark scored when Colombia were only 5 players. So maybe that's a sign, and Denmark will score again. The game continues with a free throw for Denmark. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this free throw. Maybe they had a little tactical discussion, and maybe we see maybe a new method of getting a free throw into the goal. The Colombians they go down in their defense. So it seems like yeah, there's something missing. Is if the Colombians are only with 5 players in the water. Of course, there's a player missing, but there are teams where you can recognize it very fast, and there are teams where you don't recognize it at all because they're so good in their defense. And I think the Colombians they struggle. If there's a four checker, normally it's a four checker who goes
Yeah, but
out.
there's a bad pass again. And in this situation, when you have when you're one man up, you can't give the opponent the opportunity to play down the time, like when you do a bad pass.
Yeah, that's true. The Danish team should have played it better, and now the Colombians can take time off the clock and wait until they're 6 again. That was very strong played by the Danish striker there.
It's an odd swim technique, but it works. So
Yeah, it works.
okay, maybe a little bit too slow. No, maybe he was a little bit too slow.
Yeah. Maybe someone should show him the delphine technique.
Yeah, I know another one who needs to learn that. He's in Australia now. Maybe he's watching right now. I think the one knows who I meant. You know him, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
So there's 1 minute left, and the penalty is already over. And yeah, I think one can say that Colombia is one of the strongest teams here in the tournament.
Of course, they were big favorite of this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's out. Ball is out. So it's a free throw for Colombia.
so, but all in all, I would say it's a bit surprising. Last year
Yeah.
they got the fourth place, and this year I talked to the Colombian player, and he said, "Yeah, we have a totally new team, and yeah, we're not that good. I don't know where we want the title, but I don't think that we get it." And now the Colombians, yeah, play very good. It's a 4-1, and I think they're even
Yeah,
better
it's
from.
just the attitude they show here, the passion.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, they want to play. You see that. It's yeah, like I
yeah,
said,
they
give me
really
the
want
ball.
to
I want
get
to
the
have the
title.
ball. Yeah,
And I would even say they're a bit better than Finland, the group leader of the other group, from what I saw until now. So I think after the games played, Colombia is definitely a favorite for the title.
yeah. Besides Finland,
Yeah, of course.
and that's the fifth goal. As we were talking about the favorite. Yeah,
And there was a kind of celebration underwater. Maybe we see it in the replay. So yeah, that's yeah. I would say in the end maybe this result is a bit too high. I think Denmark wasn't that bad like the result would show it. So I think I don't know 3-1 would be fair, but yeah, underwater rugby is not always fair.
yeah, of course not. But yeah, in the end, the Colombian team built up a lot of pressure and yeah, have their endurance left. And yeah, that's it. So Colombia won 4-1. So they will be yeah, the first in their group, in Group B, and they will play tomorrow at 9:30 then. No, excuse me. No, 8:30. So
Yep, right.
game 11, 8:30.
So the next game, maybe you heard it in the background, is Denmark against Norway. The women teams are playing now. And we're going to hear the Colombian national anthem, and I'm looking forward to the passionate singing of the Colombians.
So you see here again the fairness of the game, the handshaking after every game. Next game will be the women game. It's Denmark against Norway. They are just two women team.